ladies and gents. We're back, finally. It's been a very, very long break, but renovations have kind of not concluded yet, but we've got to a stage now where we can find a routine, find some balance again, find a schedule again. So we're back. Today is going to be an upper body day session, nothing too crazy. I would say some of the regular exercises, and then obviously some other exercises we're going to incorporate as well now that we have the time and space to do so. So we're going to start with the classic weighted pull-ups. We're going to start with 20 kg, do a few reps of those for the warm-up set, and then we're going to move into the 22.5, see how that goes. If we can work our way up to 25, great, but we'll just see how it goes, man, and then we'll take the session from there. But I hope you all are good. Again, I know it's been, 10 days since I last uploaded. Haven't been able to work out to the usual capacity, so I haven't been recording because the workouts have been very either short or not intense, so it's unfortunate. However, this one is going back to normal, so let's grab the weight and let's get started. Now, I'm really hoping this 20 kg moves like butter, and that we can just say, you know what, that was easy, let's go up. Because you know when your warm-up weight feels like a working set, it's going to be a long session, my friend, very long. So we're going to see, man. We're fueled up. We had some fruit this morning, all that good stuff. Sun is shining. I did get sunburn recently. That's another story, but gloves on. See what we can rep out, man. Let's just make sure this is centered. All right, that should be good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, all right. 5 reps. We might just have to, I don't know. It's a tricky one. Let's add the 2.5 on. Let's go for it, man. If we get 4 reps, then hey. But that was a decent warm-up set, so let's see how we go. I am gonna do one of those testing my 1 rep max videos. See, what my 1 rep max is on pull-ups. Seeing that I can do 25 for reps. Honestly, maybe like 40 kg, maybe a push. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit far-fetched. Maybe like 35 or something. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. All right, we added the 2.5 plate. Let's see what we can get with 22.5 kg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Not bad at all. 4 reps, 25 kg. I think that's what 22.5. I think we're a rep short of what we were doing before. So not incredibly disappointed with that. I think we'll do one more set with the 22.5 and then we will move on. We'll try and incorporate 2 exercises for each body part. So 2 back, 2 chest, 2 tricep, 2 bicep. You know how it goes. So session shouldn't take too long. The longest thing about these sessions, to be honest, is setting up different camera angles. Because I'm trying to record now for Instagram, TikTok, real sort of portrait and landscape for YouTube. So yeah, that's probably the most taxing part of the session, to be honest. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So, random thought in regards to making content, for those who aspire to make content at some point. One thing you'll find is once you stop, it's very hard to get started again. So like when I take, I wouldn't say short breaks, but extended breaks, maybe like over 10 days, I kind of get this, not slump, but like this feeling of, I can go another day without posting content or whatever. But once you stay in that rhythm, it's so much easier to stay consistent. I'm sure it's like anything, to be honest. Once you know, it's better to stay in the rhythm of doing something rather than stopping and starting. When you stop and start, you gotta, you know, it feels like you're climbing this big mountain again, rather than just staying consistent and just step by step, gradually doing your thing. I don't know why that came to mind, but it did. So here we go. Next set of the 22.5. We're looking for minimum 4 reps. But let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Not bad at all. Should I do more? I don't know. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? Nah, I think we'll leave it there. We ain't gonna do too much just yet. So now we're gonna move on to some dips. I don't think we're gonna do the ring dips. Don't know yet, actually. That's a big decision. Ring dips or parallel bar dips. Let me know in the comments down below your go-to. But I think we'll go with the parallel bar dips for today, personally. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna start off with the 20. I know we worked up to 25 kilos in total, but we're gonna start with 20, see how that goes, seeing that it has been a reasonably, you know, long break, I should say. Even though it's not really a break, I worked out like 2 days ago, to be honest, but that wasn't an intense workout, so can't really count it. Plus I had like a little wrist niggle, so that break kind of came at the right time. It's funny how the universe works sometimes, where things just kind of align, I should say. But wrist all good now, we're just strapping up just to be extra safe, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, let's see. All right, well, I just feel strange. I feel like I'm gonna burst a ting, fam. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Nah. Ooh, should we go up? Probably. I think we'll add the 2.5 on again. So we got 7 reps with 20. So if I add 2.5, we're probably looking at maybe 4 or 5 reps, which is again kind of the range you want to be in, to be honest. So yeah, we'll take a little rest and then get into 22.5s. Coolio. Let's get into this first working set with the 22.5. Dips. I used to hate dips so much, just because I wasn't good at them, to be honest. And even up until like 20, I want to say like 2020 or 2021, maybe even 2022, I was bad at dips, really bad. And I had to consistently work on them to improve them. Like up until recent times, I could not probably do more than 6 or 7 dips. Body weight, you know, obviously now we're doing it weighted, but body weight wise, mate, no chance, absolute no chance. But let's do this, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that was good. I felt real good. We'll stick with this. Probably could have gone to 25, but that first warm-up set felt a little iffy. So 22 was just a natural step up. So, you know, always that first intense session back is kind of gauging where you're at, or, you know, your current capabilities. But 22.5 felt nice. So one more set of that, and then we will move on swiftly. Let's do this final set of the dips. Oh, one-on-one online coaching if you're interested. I am a online coach and a personal trainer. So if you're in Grenada and you're looking for a PT, hit me up. If you are not, but you're looking for an online coach that will keep you, accountable, keep you on track, get your body right, send me a message on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, your choice. But let's do it, man. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. Excellent. Lovely. Now, hit some biceps. No. Hit some shoulders, bicep, tricep, back to chest, and then repeat. Yeah, basically that. So let's get into some shoulder press. That should be fun. All right, so we are starting off with 50 kilos on the bar. Hopefully it moves relatively smoothly so we can go up to 55, but you never know with these things, to be honest. But let's see what we can get out of this 50 kg, mate. Actually feels, wait a second, have I got the clips on? Let's make sure. No. Yeah. Oh, wait, I do have them on. Huh. Let's refocus now. All right, let's do it. That felt pretty good. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. All right. Okay. 5 reps, 50 kilos, strict form. Take that, man. That was good. So we'll do 2 more sets of that. Seeing that, oh, I feel a little dizzy. Seeing that moved that clean. 2 more sets of that, and then we'll move on. But I'm very happy with that. 55 soon come, and then 60 kg soon come. So let's keep grinding, man. Cool. Next set. Here we go. One thing I definitely need to start incorporating more is cardio. Again, I've been lacking on the cardio. Gonna get back on the bike, get some miles in, some bike sprints as well. I really enjoy those, and they're a good way to shed some weight instead of doing. You can do long form cardio, but I prefer the short burst of intense, exercise, and then you take a rest. But whatever floats your boat, man. All right, let's go. 50. Big 5-0. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. So we'll do 1 more set of that. Hopefully get 5 again. And then next session, probably go up by about 5 kilos. See how that goes. If we can get maybe 4 reps, even 3. 4 reps. We'll stick with the 55. If we get less than that, then we'll just stick with the 50 for now, and then work our way back up again. But it felt good. Real nice. So I think for the rest of the session, we're gonna get into some bicep stuff after this, tricep, and then the other exercise is gonna kind of hit two muscle parts at once. So maybe we won't do, you know, two specific exercises for each body part. We might just follow the plan and see how it goes at the end of the day. But we're doing well, we're doing good. It's nice to be back recording again. Come a long way, man. We're outside. We used to be inside every single session, trying to get better camera angles. The lighting's probably better as well. So, you know, man, good things take time. So one thing I would say that is paramount in life is to have self-belief. Because if you don't believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing and believe on where you can reach or what you can attain, chances are you're probably not going to make it. You know, the famous quote by Marcus Garvey that says, basically, if you don't believe in yourself, you're twice defeated in the race of life. So self-belief is the start of whatever you're doing. It may look bleak, it may look like there's absolutely no chance, but believing in yourself can take you places that you probably wouldn't have imagined. So always, but with self-belief must come the work. You must be committed to do the work. Because if you don't do the work and you're just sitting there believing, you're kind of wasting your time and your mental energy. So believe in yourself, but be willing to do what it takes to get where you want to be. All right, here we go. We're gonna attempt this 50 kg bicep curl. I know we've done 45. I know we've done 45. Let's go for 50 today. See how this moves. If it doesn't, you know, do too well, we'll go back down to 45. But we're pushing the envelope today, man. We're seeing what we can do, our limits. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. So, since we got 4, we'll do 2 sets of 4. Or we'll do another set, basically. And then we'll leave the biceps alone after that. Already got work during the pull-ups. So, not really necessary to do too much more bicep work outside of that. And then we're gonna hit some chest press, but it's gonna be close grip bench press. And what else? We could do another shoulder movement. We'll see. But we might do basically, we'll do a row so we can hit the back, but we'll do it. So instead of doing the row like this, we're gonna do it a bit more flared so we can get those rear delts involved as well. So I think that's the plan moving forward. So we'll close grip, then a row, and then that might be the session. Final set of bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, last one. No. Not today, my friend. Maybe next time. Whew. So we are gonna get into this close grip bench press. Now I know previously I had modified the bench so it gave me a wider grip, but now that I'm training clients, I don't want to put their safety at risk. Whereas my safety, I put the wooden stuff on the bench. You know, if it hurts me, then, you know, by all means, it's my problem. But I don't put other people's safety at risk. So I modified, well, I put the bench back how it came. So the grip placement is going to be more narrow. So we're just going to have to focus on just doing close grip, which is not the worst thing in the world, because when naturally you go into a wider grip, you are usually stronger. So close grip is going to target the triceps a bit more, which again is not really an issue because I feel like my chest is pretty well developed. So I'm not really trying to, you know, maximize my chest hypertrophy like that, if that makes sense. So doing it close grip, I ain't gonna cry about it, man. But let's get into this, man. Always, if you're working out by yourself, take the clips off, man. Don't become a statistic and get caught under the bench. Take the clips off and live to see another day. So we're gonna go reasonably close actually today. I'm gonna go about here and we're gonna see what we can rep of this 60. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 2 things. First thing, I need to put a mat on or a t-shirt on this bench because I'm slipping off. And we need more weight. So we'll probably add on maybe a 10 on either side. Maybe go up by 20 kilos. See how that. Now we'll go up by 5 first. And now if that's too easy, no, we'll go up by 7.5 actually. So we'll add 5 and 2.5 on each side. See how that goes. But yeah, that was a nice little warm up. Let's grab what we need to do and get into the working set. Added a 5 and a 2.5. See how this goes, man. We're looking for 5 reps, I want to say. 4 sounds a bit too low with this. Let's see if we can get 5 reps, man. That would be excelente. Look in, focus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that was good. We probably can push for 10 kilos, so that'll be what, 30 kilos either side, 60, so 80 kilos. Not bad. It's funny, someone actually asked me recently what my max bench press was. I've only ever actually done, I run 1 rep max once, and that was when I finally had built up to 100 kg. So I just said 100 kg. So yeah, but then I saw a video talking about most people will never be able to lift 100 kg. Which I've seen a bare people do 100 kg, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, I was thinking, right, 100 kg is actually quite a lot in the grand scheme of things. When you think about how much the average person weighs, most people weigh between what, let's say 60, obviously like normal everyday people, 60 to maybe 90 kilos. So when you take that into perspective, how heavy that actually is, when you've got guys lifting like 315 or 405, like them man are like super duper strong. But you find that social media kind of has made it seem like that's nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like 100 kilos is like, oh, baby weight. But boy, most people ain't doing that. Let's be honest. Most people probably repping 60, maybe 50 kilos at best. So, you know, it's all in perspective. Don't let social media warp your mind into believing that, you know, you're weak or whatever. Some man who can lift 100 kilos might get beat up by somebody who can't even, you know, think, but it's whatever. So we've got the 10s on now with the 20s. It'll be a beautiful day when these are both 20s. And you know, I'm just nah. Anyway, man, let's get into this, man. Let's do it. Focus, 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 focus. Sweet. We could push for one more set, add on a 5, see how that goes. Because I'm feeling relatively good today. I must say, I'm feeling strong in every aspect. So, do I feel like being a Superman today and adding on an extra 5 kilos? You know what? No, we'll add on an extra 2.5, see how that goes, and then we'll know for next session that we gotta up the ante. But the annoying part for me is that I have a 15 kilo weight plate. It's just in storage, and I have no idea within that storage container where it is. And that would make life so much easier for certain movements rather than having to put a 10 and a 5 on, or, you know, when I'm doing my like weighted dips or weighted pull-ups, you just chuck the 15 kilo plate on and you go about your business. But there's a reason why I can't find it. I don't know the reason yet. But, oh man, this is chewing up these weights, this ground. Damn, I'm gonna start using the mat. That is a hefty chunk gone. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna put on the 2.5s for the final set. All right, let's do this final set. I like the way today has gone, actually, to be honest. I was expecting a little less, what's the word? Weight. I thought I might have regressed a little bit, but we seem to be still pretty much on track, which is fantastic. So let's keep that up, man. Feel me? Let's keep that up. But let's go, man. Lock in now. Focus. Here we go. Oh, okay, that feels a lot heavier. Come on. You know what? If I had a partner, I would have went for the 4th rep. But seeing that I don't, and I don't feel like chucking these weights on the floor, we'll take that for today. So let's get into these rows and then session done. Here we go. All right. That was intense, man. That was intense. Damn. All right. Good stuff. Let's finish strong, man. Let's go. Lock in, my G. All right. Whew. Ladies and gents, that is gonna conclude today's session, man. Very nice, lovely. Hope you enjoy watching. We will get back into the other topics during the videos: anime, motivation, life, discipline, sports, all that good stuff. But you know, first session back was just focused on the movements and camera angles. So yeah, we're gonna lock in, man. We're gonna stay focused. Hopefully there will be no more delays or disruption to the content posting schedule and frequency, and we just go from there, man. But overall, I enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hope you gained something. Hope you try some of these exercises, man. And yeah, stay disciplined, work hard, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.